if you look way out to your left, it's a black rhino.
Wow. Look at the rhino.
Whoa!
You love rhino?
There's another one actually laying down, but we'll stop for the second one.
Oh yeah. I like that one. Whoa, look at that.
Wow.
Tá enfermo. Tá preso. Igual minha língua.
You like that rhino?
Now the black rhinos, they haven't hunted nearly to extinction for those horns of theirs. That just helps them move quickly through the bushes, so it won't get stuck on any leaves or twigs that they might run into. Now, fully grown, those horns there will reach a length about 14 to 16 inches. Now, from here, we're going to head into the Salty River, home of the Nile hippopotamus. Ooh, alright, keep looking. I put a couple up ahead. Black feathers, white chest. That is a white-breasted cormorant. It's a bird that can swim and fly. Ooh, also to your left. Yeah, some nice crocodiles. Actually, do you want sitting down for me at all times? Can they sit down for me in the back? Thank you. Alright, so now crocodiles. Fully grown, they reach about 20 feet like a powerful jaw that can easily push bones in the prey. Now, if you ever happen to find them laying their mouths open, they do that to circulate their body temperature, which really does come in handy for them. And they are a very large and aggressive animal. Now, coming up on your right-hand side, this unique-looking tree is a baobab. Now, the baobabs, they survive long seasons of drought by storing water in its trunk, and also by got leaflets up to 9 months out of the year. Alright, now as you make your way down the stair, getting grass. Over here on the left-hand side of the trunk is my favorite view of the savannah. Alright, so there are animals a little bit farther out. We'll head around, get a little bit closer look at them. In the meantime, we'll see what we can find a little bit closer to us over here. Now, all around you can see lots of food, lots of grass. That is because they work with each other. And it's also more what they prefer to eat, so we give them names. So the giraffes with long necks are known as the pruning sugars of the group. So the majority of the time you will find them eating at outside the trees. Larger animals that are lawnmowers, whereas little nibblers such as the Thompson's gazelle or even warthog, they will chip the sides and sprouts here and there. Now the bulldogs of the group, they have the mini elephants because they do push on those old trees and the bark off of them. The old trees, they will penetrate back into the soil, which does create more grass. So as you can easily see, lots of food out here. It's that whole circle life concept, which definitely seems to be working for them. Alright, we're getting close to these animals coming up on your left-hand side. Alright, so here's a nice close-up of the antelopes cattle on your left.
Parece eu de Malévola ontem. O sinal ficou muito bem.
Now those horns of theirs, they reach about 6 feet in length. But surprisingly, they're not too heavy. They're almost hollow inside with a honeycomb shape, which acts as a cooling system for their body. Now, they are known by one other name as the Watusi cattle, and that is because they're domesticated by the Watusi tribe. So we got ourselves a giraffe coming up on your left-hand side. We'll go slow by this one, and then we'll try to stop for these guys a little bit further ahead. Now, giraffes, they do reach heights of 18 to 20 feet, and they fly about 30 miles per hour. Now, colors and patterns on giraffes, they are each unique and different, so no two are alike, and that is similar to our fingerprints. Alright, now when it comes to these two giraffes coming up on your right-hand side, they're both different. The one closer to us is a reticulated giraffe. The one that's closer to the tree is a Maasai giraffe. Now, the reticulated, their name is line for reticulata, meaning net, and as you see, it has a nice smooth pattern to it. Whereas the Maasai giraffe has more of a jagged edge to its pattern. Now, also another big difference between the two is that the color in a Maasai giraffe tends to be darker compared to the reticulated. By this drop on your left hand side, at least one more coming up on your right. Alright, one more view of this drop coming up on your right. Alright, now the gray shambles over on your right hand side are the white bearded wildebeest, one of the largest animal migrations in the world. And they do travel across the savannas each and every year. Now, both male and females have the horns that they have. And actually something impressive about the wildebeest is that they go up to 10 days without drinking any water. Alright, so we're going to start heading into Monkey Point. So you can find a few out and about, and then we'll head towards Elephant Country.
Just send it there.
Alright, let's head into Monkey Point. Looks like there's an elephant coming up. Alright, so there's an elephant on the right.
There it is.
Alright, then up here on your left, spot some mandrills in between the bushes and trees. Now a little bit farther back. So mandrills, they're the largest monkeys out here in Africa. Now the adult males, they get as large as 100 pounds. And they're also the most colorful monkeys in the world. Now, the more dog mandrill, the more vibrant that carnival is going to be. Alright, now we're going to start heading to Elephant Country, so you try and find a few more up ahead. But when it comes to elephants, both male and females have the ivory tusk. And that makes them easy targets for the poachers. Now, one way that we do help try to protect them is by having our scientists come out and study their vocal communication, just so we are able to learn how they interact with each other, and also learn what they need to survive in the wild. But there are a couple things in your hometown. Pretty easy, pretty simple. It's just educating yourself and others, and also learning more about that conservation. And really, doing those two easy things can help protect them. Now, also with elephants, they live in a matriarchal society. That just means that the females will stay with their herd while the males go off on a up ahead so we know we're in the right spot.
Wow.
Now, since it looks like there are a few a little bit further ahead, as we head around, try to find a good view that we can stop or not stop in this area. We'll also try to get great working here as well, so we'll see about that. See a top view of this all. Now, these beautiful pink birds coming up on your left-hand side are the greater flamingos. Now, the greater flamingos get their pink color by eating brine shrimp and other water creatures that are very high in purity. They will hatch gray, and it takes about a year until they start to get that pink color in these feathers. Now, up here on your right-hand side, these brown antelopes are the sable antelopes, and they're the emblem of Harambe. Now those horns there, once they are fully grown, will reach about 5 feet in length. Now out here, as you see, nice large mud area. Favorite hangout spot for the white rhinos. Just because the mud helps protect their skin from the sun, and also helps keep their bodies cool. So usually during the warmer seasons, you will find them playing or rolling that mud. Now let's see, try and find a few a little bit farther ahead. I'll see what other animals we can find out here as well. Alright, keep looking out to your left. That's some cheetahs. Now, cheetahs, they're daytime hunters. They rely on their sight rather than smell. Now, they're also going on some fast running paths. They run about 60 miles per hour, but only for a few hundred yards. No long distance runners at all. Now, when it comes to carrying patterns on cheetahs, they can blend in to the point where they become completely invisible to the eye.
Chita, você pensa que fosse a macaquinha que tá usando. Ele também pensou a mesma coisa.
Alright, now this rock formation straight ahead. Another sounds Kobe. They're hanging out spot for lions. Now, while they're not able to see them, they're going to be somewhere close by in the area. So hopefully if I went out in the bound, maybe on the other side, so we'll see as you head around. Alright, now, up on the hill to your right, kind of spot some white rhinos. See a little bit of the top part of them. As we head around, we'll try to get maybe one more view of them that might be a little bit better to see. Alright, got some zebras out here as well. Then you can see some white rhinos even farther out.
Zebra, desculpa. Porque o quê? Menos de minuto. Minha mãe também.
Alright, so on the bottom of these rocks, you can spot some lines laying down. See the paws, the back paws of one of them just hanging out over those rocks. So with wines, they're inactive 18 tries a day. This is how you are going to usually find them, sitting, laying around, doing nothing. Now, that does not mean that they're sleeping, just they're also the only large cats that I can eat. And also coming up on your left, we got ourselves a warthog. The largest growing animal. Now, these are feet and snout and purple holes that you see right here. Now, when they're in those holes, they'll back in to leave their tusk out, and that just wards off any predators found out in the area. Now, down your left, we got ostriches. On your right-hand side, another view of the zebras. Here's the white rhinos a little bit farther out, and then as we slowly move forward, get another view of these guys. So the white rhinos, they were once brought back from the brink of extinction. Now, they are still being hunted today for those horns of theirs, which are highly valued in the black market. So even today, it is an ever constant battle on protecting them. Now, striped hounds and zebras are each unique and different, so no two are alike. Now, most people don't know if they're black with white stripes or white with black stripes. Well, according to the scientists, they are black with white stripes. The way to figure that one out is by looking at its nose. Now, let's see what else is over here. Looks like we got some antelopes. So they're on both sides of the truck, and these are the attics. Now, along with the attics on your right with the yellow beaks, those birds are the yellow-billed storks. Now, the yellow-bills, they have a wingspan of 5 feet, and they're big carnivores of storks. They eat fish, frogs, snakes, and even other small birds. Now, the attics, they go their entire lives not drinking any water, but they're also always searching for food. And the reason for that is they have the moisture in their food, so that's why they do not have to search or drink the water area. Unfortunately, though, there's fewer than 300 means left today, so not that many left out there. But as we leave these beautiful animals, we're going to head back to Warden's Post. Now, if you want to find some more, we have a walking trail, Pangani's Exploration Trail. Out there, you might be able to find some naked mole rats, gorillas, and even underwater viewing or hippos, just to name a few. So if you do have time, I definitely recommend that. Now, before you get off my truck, just make sure you grab all your belongings. Check your pockets, check your seats. You do not want to leave anything behind at all. It not be good. So just make sure you have everything with you. And then once off the truck, as you head up the hill, you're going to find stroller parking straight ahead. From there, if you take a right, it'll take you to Pangani's. Otherwise, take a left and it'll take you back to the village. Alright, we're almost there. So instead of saying goodbye, we say Kuaharini, and that means to go well. So Kuaharini, everyone, and have a great rest of your day. Go out, but not too loud. It's a family jungle out there.